Hello everybody, I want to welcome you to this video. My name is Benjamin, and today we'll be looking at myths against facts. Misinformation against the real information. Now, the biggest weapon against epilepsy, has always been having accurate information, because epilepsy has been recorded for thousands of years and it has picked up many old myths. A lot of people from ethnic groups, country and all that, everybody has their own myths, that don't match modern science. Now we're going to look at some of the myths, today. And now, myths: you can swallow your tongue. That is not true. This is physically impossible because your tongue is firmly attached to the base of your mouth. So how can you swallow it? Now, putting objects in your mouth often results to broken teeth and blocked airways. It is dangerous to do that. Another myth we're going to look at is epilepsy is contagious. My friends, it is not. Absolutely not. You cannot catch epilepsy through touch, that person's saliva, sweat, or proximity. Do you understand? It is a non-communicable neurological condition. Like my growing up, my childhood days, when they say, touch, no, it is not true. It cannot happen. You understand? Another myth is that all seizures involve shaking. The fact is that only some do. Many seizures, are non-motor, especially at staring pills. There are some that are called absence, epilepsy. You understand? They are absent-minded, but that is not it. Another one is a brief convulsion or repeated movements, of the lips, like lip smacking. I've seen some videos like that. You get so. Another myth is epilepsy is a mental illness, but the fact is that it is not. It is not, but it is not. It is a physical neurological condition. You get me? It is a physical neurological condition, that affects the electrical system. Is that disorder involving the brain's electrical system? So while it can coexist with anxiety, you understand, it is not a psychiatric condition. So I need you to understand that they are different. These are things we need to understand. Now, another myth is the flashing lights, that triggers everyone. It is not true. It is rare. It is about 3 or 5% from what I read of people with epilepsy that have that photosensitive epilepsy. Most are triggered by stress, lack of sleep, hunger to some people, and missed medication. You understand? So we need to also know all these things so that we know how we can help one another. Now, another myth is that you should restrain the person having the seizure. It is not true. Please don't. Restraining the person can cause bone fracture or muscle tear. It is more dangerous, to restrain somebody having a seizure. It will not stop the seizure from happening. So please don't restrain. Just allow them and apply first aid. Once they are done, just turn them to the other side. You understand? People with epilepsy can't walk. That's not true. That's another myth. It's not true. The fact is that's not true. Most people lead successful lives. In fact, many historical figures like Sir Isaac Newton, from what I read, and I read Tubman, and myself, like I said, I'm a businessman, I'm married, I have 3 kids. So, for me, I can work, I do business. It doesn't stop me from doing what I want to do. You understand? So, myths create fear, but facts create understanding. So we need to fight these myths, this misinformation that is going around, that is creating fear in the hearts of people. Let us choose understanding. Run with this with the right information. The Bible says, "My people perish because of lack of understanding." So please, that is why we are educating the public. That is why we are educating you. That is why I'm also educating myself, so that I know how to deal with it and how to help others. Thank you. Epilepsy is not a death sentence. you can live your life. Thank you and God bless.